Isn't that the right song? All right, welcome everybody. Hey Sherry, do you want to start with walking instead of positivity? 'Cause we only have about like a minute or two to do this anyway. Maybe we should go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and do walking.
All right, why not? I get to be part of the pre-show today. Can you hear me okay? You can hear me okay, great. How fun, because I'm not talking.
All right. So we don't have Tom?
No, Tom.
All right, well,
I used to think maybe you love me, and baby, I'm sure. I just can't wait till the day when you knock on my door. You gotta stand up and dance, mother. Now every time I go for the mailbox, gotta hold myself down. Oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause I just can't wait till you write me you're coming around. Why is that? 'Cause we're walking. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? All right now, and don't it feel good? Hey, yeah. I used to think maybe you love me. Now I know that it's true. Oh, I do. I don't want to spend my whole life just waiting for you. Now I don't want you back for the weekend, not back for a day. No. I said, baby, I just want you back, and I want you to stay. Oh yeah, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? All right now, don't it feel good? I feel alive, I feel the love, it's really real. I feel alive, I feel the love, that's really real. I'm walking on sunshine. Walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? And don't it feel good? And don't it feel good?
yep. Sure.
What's next?
All right. Positivity, guys. Yeah. All right. Well, what do you want to do? I'm going to play a little bit of this. Just to get a positive vibe going in here. Well, there's a lot of situations to try to test our patience. We don't have to let them mess up our day. 'Cause they're just little speed bumps on the road of life. And nothing's gonna rain on our parade. And if you want to know the secret for getting things done with minimum headache and maximum fun, some simple advice: you gotta treat people nice, and you'll always have a good outcome. I'm talking about positivity. Positivity, that's all you really need. A sunny disposition keeps shining unconditionally. Can we do one more verse? Well, so you're driving on the freeway. There's not a lot of leeway on the side, up ahead or behind. Seems like everybody's late for something. Racing, rushing, honking, bumping, still not making good time. So instead of giving someone a piece of your mind, stop and let them in, and then flash the peace sign and hold up 2 fingers instead of just one. And they'll do the same for your son. I'm talking about positivity, positivity, that's all you really need. Positivity, positivity, that's all you really need. That's all you really need. I said, that's all you really need. Just look at life with a little possibilities and positivity.
Yeah, baby. Possibilities are limitless.
Yeah. Nothing? Batteries? Okay, grab this. Need batteries for the-
Hello. Okay, so here I am. Welcome! I hope everybody had an amazing rest of their Easter and any time off, vacation. I understand people went on some vacations. So anyway, we're so grateful that you chose to be with us today. You could choose to be any place, but we're happy you chose to be with us. And for those who didn't get Easter eggs, there will be a point in the service a little later on after we've had the latecomers show up that we will pass out the Easter basket for any few people that didn't get to choose. And I believe there's still a sign-up sheet back there and also little cards that you can take home with your affirmation on them. And I think Candace sent out an email to everybody with the team information. And if not, I would suggest you take a picture or we'll make copies after service, okay? How does that sound? So we know that we are here by divine appointment to celebrate the power and the presence of oneness, the divine love that we are. And we have an amazing service today featuring our beloved Lynz Floren, whose Lynz is going to give us the business of 100 years of unity today. And there's going to be a workshop afterwards, and I hope you guys will stay or go to lunch and come back and meet us for the workshop. So we're going to start first by saying hello to each other. Greet your neighbor. If you don't know who's sitting next to you, just introduce yourself. Take a moment. Hello to everybody who's watching us online. We're so happy you're here with us today. And we're going to start by teaching you a Mark Stan Welch song that Lynz requested because he heard it a lot when he was a youngster. Is that right, Lynz? Okay. So let's do it. We're going to teach it to you. It's pretty easy. It's called Life is Good. Once Rick sings it through, we'll join him.
Okay, yeah, it's I give a little love, I give a little light, and it comes back round and I feel all right. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. It goes. I give a little love, I give a little light, it comes back round and I feel all right. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good. A little faster?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I give a little love, I give a little light, it comes back round and I feel all right. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good.
Do it again.
I give a little love, I give a little light, it comes back round and I feel all right. Oh, life is good. Oh, yeah. Oh, life is good.
One last time.
Do it again. I give a little love, I give a little light, it comes back round and I feel all right. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good.
Okay. Am I in the right order? We're doing opening prayer. Let's just settle in for a second now that we've arrived. And let's just close our eyes for an opening prayer. Beloved mighty, I am Christ's presence. We open our hearts today in gratitude as we prepare for a divinely guided service. We affirm that the message and the music we will receive today will resonate deeply within us to our spiritual core. We thank you for the blessing of everyone who is here, receiving and being with us. We know that we will receive everything that we need to move forward on our individual spiritual journeys. And we thank you for everything that is shared and for the releasing of all that is good into expression. And we will leave here full to overflowing. And for all these many blessings, seen and unseen, we say thank you, and so it is. Amen.
Getting ready for the meditation now, right? Just calming down, relaxing a little bit. On a Sunday afternoon, really couldn't get away too soon. I can't imagine anything that's better. The world is ours whenever we're together. There ain't a place I like to be instead of moving down a crowded avenue. Doing anything we like to do. There's always lots of things that we can see. We can be anyone we like to be. All those happy people we could meet, just grooving on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. No, 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 no. We'll keep on spending sunny days this way. Gonna talk and laugh our time away. I feel it coming closer day by day. Life will be ecstasy, you and me endlessly grooving on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. No, 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 no. Grooving, grooving. Here we go now.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name's Gail. I'm not Ann. One of the members of the Unity of the Oaks prayer team, Janie, will be available to pray with you after the service. And now let's prepare for our time of meditation with the reading from the Daily Word, which is from April 20th, 2024. And the Daily Word is positivity. With positive expectation, I welcome the highest and best outcome. With positive expectation, I welcome the highest and best outcomes. Unity minister and teacher Eric Butterworth taught that we don't achieve or receive what we deserve or even what we pray for. We achieve or receive what we expect. Today I ask myself, what am I expecting? Through my honest inquiry, I can determine whether I am holding positive expectations. If I am not, I look within. I realize saying no can be as an important part of developing positive expectations as saying yes. I say no to thoughts of unworthiness or any kind of limitation, or when I realize what I'm considering will not serve my highest good or be a blessing in others. Through my commitment to authentic and honest living, I am laying the groundwork for full and abundant living. I keep my thoughts positive and expect the best. Let your word be yes, yes, or no, no, from Matthew 5:3-7. Thank you so much. Do I give this back to you?
So now we're going to prepare ourselves for a meditation, opening ourselves up to the positive energy and light of today's message. So let's start by closing our eyes and relaxing into your seat or wherever you are. If you're at home, whatever comfortable position you choose, allow yourself to just sink deeper into that position. Maybe rest your hands on your knees with your palms up. And just take in a few deep breaths, slowly and gently, in and out. Maybe make a soft, audible sound on the exhale. Now just allow your attention to become more aware of your body and how it feels at this very moment. Notice any areas that might feel tense, and then just breathe into that area, continuing to relax deeper and deeper, allowing restoration of any place in your body that feels tense. Maybe your shoulders start to come down and your eyebrows soften. Just notice where you're holding tension. Relax all the muscles in your face and keep breathing naturally. Even relax your brain, your thinking mind. Allow a peaceful calm to just float over you. You are safe right here and right now. This peaceful, calm place is where your true self lies. Notice how lovely it feels to be here, to just be for a moment. Nothing to prove to anyone or anything. Simply breathe and connect with your inner self. Now begin to visualize positive light energy in whatever form you see that, flowing through your crown at the top of your head, coming in and through and penetrating your body all the way down to your feet. Exhale and imagine this positive energy flowing through your spine, through every part of your being. Let it come and wash through your fingers, your toes, with every exhale. Imagine you are taking a shower of light, an energy shower that's washing away all old, stagnant, negative energy that just might be lingering. Letting it go, washing it away. Inhaling peace and light, and exhaling any last tidbit of stress or heaviness away. You are purifying your body with each deep breath, allowing this positive energy to fill every space. Now I'm going to share a few positive affirmations to help you step into this brighter self. Feel free to repeat them out loud or just to yourself. And as you say them, allow the truth of each affirmation to penetrate your entire body. I am filled with gratitude and joy. I am filled with gratitude and joy. I radiate peace and positivity. I radiate peace and positivity. I embrace my unique light. I embrace my unique light. I am worthy of love and happiness. I am worthy of love and happiness. My life is abundant and light. My life is abundant and light. I am one with divine source. I am one with divine source. I am loved beyond measure. I am loved beyond measure. I am enough. I am enough. Just notice how you're feeling right now. Take 3 gentle breaths in. And breathe out with a soft sound. When you are ready, just allow your attention to slowly return to this loving, safe space. Knowing that you can always return to this feeling. And when you gently open your eyes, take a look around with your fresh eyes. See how radiant everything looks. Take a look around at each other for a moment. Don't be afraid to just take in what you see. See the love in each other's eyes. See the love in my eyes. Take it in. Hold on to it. It is real. It is here. It is present. It is presence. And so it is. Amen.
Welcome to life. We're glad you are here. Glad you could join in the dance. It won't be easy, but it can be fun. Why don't you give it a chance? Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Ah, yes. Say yes. Say yes.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes. Life is a dance, Any way you look at it, all of our life
is a dance.
Choose your own partner and pick the best song. Come now and join in the dance. I know that life is a dance. Taking what comes and giving your all. There are rewards for this. And what I become is in my command. I am whatever I wish.
Say yes, yes,
Say yes, yes, say yes, yes, ah yes. Say yes, yes, say yes, 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 yes. Life is a dance. Any way you look at it, all of our life is a dance. Choose your own partner and pick the best song. Come now, join in the dance. I know that life is a dance.
come now and join in the dance.
I know that life is a dance. May I have this dance? We have the lead when we follow our heart. May I have this dance? Be the dancer, that's who you are.
Say yes with us.
Say yes,
Yes,
say yes,
yes,
say yes.
yes,
Ah, yes. Say yes, yes, say yes.
yes,
Yes, yes, yes, yes. Life is a dance. Any way you look at it, I know that life is a dance. Choose your own partner and pick the best song. Come now, join in the dance. I know that life is a dance. Come now, join in the dance. I know that life is a dance. I know that life is a dance.
beautiful.
Thanks.
All right. Figure we'd start with a special microphone today. This probably isn't. This one's probably the one we want. This one seemed appropriate. We're just talking. All right. Hello.
I just have to say, we have an amazing human being in our midst. And we did not get an official bio to introduce him, but he really needs a special introduction because you do so many things, Lynz. He's so multi-talented, and he's willing to just put up with us and be here for us and serve us in this way that's ridiculously amazing. But he has his own podcast business. He has started this whole Youth of Unity movement. He has been involved in Unity for so many years. I don't know, he's not as old as I am. But, I just want us to recognize what we have here. And I'm so sorry we did not get a written out bio, but you are just incredible.
It's all right. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I will go through my Unity creds this afternoon at the workshop, so you can hear all about what I've done in the past. But I'm really excited about what we're doing here today in this church. And I'm excited to talk about Youth of Unity, and in particular people like that people don't know were in Youth of Unity, like Eric Butterworth came through the Youth of Unity program and went on to influence all these people. I have all these stories to tell, and that's what's going to happen this afternoon. But a part of what Youth of Unity did for me was it cemented a feeling of optimism and a sense of optimism that I carry into the world today. And so I also, Youth of Unity also gave me a sense of over-preparedness. We prepared contingencies upon contingencies, and so I have 40-something slides. Welcome to my life. And I think visual stuff really helps, because I normally I'm sitting behind a desk, there's no visual of me, I just get to talk into the microphone, but now I get to do it in front of people, and that's fun, right? Okay. So the first thing we're talking, it's to talk about optimism, but really at the end of the day, it's a talk about change, because change is one of those constants, and it's something we have to face, and we can't predict when change is going to happen, especially the big changes that are outside of our control. You know, changes like an earthquake in New York City this week, or a change like a minister deciding they're going to move to Phoenix. You know, changes come in all sorts of shapes and forms. In my case, a change happened when I started my business in 2020, a podcast production business with 2 partners, and within a year, I no longer had those 2 partners, and I had to pivot and scramble and figure out not only how to do business, but maybe even who I was in the process, because change does that. But I really came to understand the concept of outside of my control, which most things in the world are, quite frankly, outside of my control. It can be debilitating, and to me, the one thing that counteracts that outside of controlness is a sense of optimism. Path of optimism. I should use the words that are on my slides. Okay. But it's a hard thing to do every day. Some days, yeah, there's a lot to be optimistic about, and some days less so. And so even on the days when I can muster my own set of optimism for whatever fresh obstacles are coming my way, people say things to me like, you can't be positive all the time, or you're just fooling yourself. You know, there are people who have a million ways to tell you how you can't be. And to them, I always bring my favorite Wayne Dyer quote. Wayne Dyer is one of my favorite spiritual teachers. If you believe it will work out, you will see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you will see obstacles. And that is the true for me every day. So whether or not I'm being realistic about a situation, and people like to throw that word at you when you're being optimistic, I believe that just by choosing to be optimistic, you have a better vantage point from which to see the things that are coming in your life. And so if I'm deluding myself up to a better vision point, I'll take it. You know, that's no longer a delusion. That's a strategy to be able to see better. So I like to think about what optimism is and isn't for me, and it is that the tech will work. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to go, okay. We're going to start with what optimism is not. Well, come on, back. There we go. Optimism is not. It is not living in a fantasy land. We're not making up a story that is not real. We are, we'll get to what we are doing later. Okay, we're not trying to escape reality. The reality of the world around us is we actually are grounded in it and still hopeful. We're not denying the difficulty of life circumstances. We're not minimizing emotions of any type. And we're not having a life with no negative thoughts. That is not what's happening here. What we are, what's happening? Life is a dance. Go one forward. Oops. Double. There we are. Now we're back. Okay. This is a quote. I found it on the internet, but the denial of darkness never equates to an abundance of light. That to understand our light, we actually it's more making peace with that darkness, making peace with our full selves rather than pretending some piece of it doesn't exist, squashing it down. We're on double clicks, I guess. Optimism is, okay, seeing the good in things, looking finding the good, whether that good is on its face or something deeper. Holding space for the best case scenario outcomes. Serendipitous developments. I love the word serendipity, it's my favorite. We love to see things we could not have planned. We can't have known the way this positive thing could have been, but holding space for the positive thing does make space for it to occur. And it is facing hard truths. Sort of this flip side to optimism is that we are indeed accounting for the difficulty of life while holding this positive space. And so, there we go, okay, we're good. Life is not a series of choices like this that are like, oh, there's a good one and a bad one. So obvious, let's click the good one. Life is a bit more like, oh, two good ones or two bad ones. Like it's not all that obvious which one to make sometimes. Also not obvious where I am in my notes. Okay. And so what we're doing is we're accepting the truth of the situation that is in front of us, that we do not need to deny any of the facts in order to have an optimistic approach here. We need to understand these are hard choices. And that means we have to manage our emotional selves a little bit, because hard choices, thank you, Rick. I have a booming voice, but I can still, anyway. Back into here. So a story, the two hard choices. When I was living in the Bay Area about 15 years ago, I've lost track, I was doing music and stand-up comedy, and I would do open mics. I would do a music open mic, because those were earlier in the night, and then I would do a stand-up comedy open mic. And I was kind of hitting all the cylinders, and any of the cylinders except a paying job. So what I did, I got invited to a friend's comedy birthday party they were doing, and they wanted to do a roast. Have any of you seen these roasts, right? Everyone is just ripping each other down. And I showed up, and I just couldn't do it. I had all these pseudo insults that were actually compliments. And I realized that comedy, as much fun as it was to make people laugh, the culture around it, when pitted against music, which, sort of elevates me to here, it didn't quite have the luster. But I had to sit with wanting these two things. But it was that moment that kind of taught me the lesson, and the optimistic piece is finding the lesson in a bad night of not doing well at making anyone laugh. But it taught me that lesson. And so when we have to make these impossible decisions about what we're pursuing, what we want in our lives, we have to print in bigger font. That is what we have to do. Here, here, bigger font all the way around. This is new. The last time I was talking a lot in front of an audience, I was 25 years younger. So my eyes were also. Thank you. Let's see, is this? Oh yeah, I talked about that but didn't use the slide. Cool story. Okay, and then this is a Charles Fillmore quote I really like. Embracing change, for it is the only constant in life. Adaptability is the key to growth and progress. So in a way, this optimistic framework is being open-minded to change and seeing change as a part of life. So thinking about outcomes, we're not limiting our outcomes to only the positive ones, because life doesn't give us a perfect dish every time. We have to think about the different arrays and outcomes that could occur and really think about them for what they are and not be afraid of truth. I think sometimes we want to choose optimism because it shields us from some of the harder things, but when we face those harder things, it makes us feel more capable, which ultimately makes us feel more optimistic. Now what do we got? I'm not skipping this one. I had a lot of fun with slides, you know what I mean? Ugh. Am I blocking the sensor? Not enough imagination. Okay, so catastrophizing. I think, we think about all the options. It's easy to get overwhelmed and think, oh, no. Now I've imagined the end of the world or something, and I'm stuck in a routine of thinking about the worst case scenarios only. And that can't happen. We're just people, and I think one of the things to counteract that is talking to other people really helps pull us out of that catastrophizing. And if I can find where I am again. And to consider that the optimistic approach is that the catastrophe is an outcome that could occur, but that your higher power, your connection to God will show up then too, right? That we will, in this next situation, be able to show up as our fully spiritual selves with God at our backs, with everything we have. And so while this outcome could seem really scary, but if we're up to the task when it occurs, then it won't be as scary. And so that's one of the ways I use the optimism to mitigate my own fear and not spend too much time doom scrolling on the internet. Clicker. Back. Okay, so this is a quote from the internet. Feel free to take a picture, or I'll just read it out loud to you. But if we choose to be an optimist, studies show we are likely to live better and longer. Researchers have discovered direct links between optimism and better cardiac health, a stronger immune system, better lung function, mindfulness, compassion, kindness, and having a strong sense of purpose in life. Now, a new study reports that men and women with the highest levels of optimism had an 11 to 15% longer lifespan on average than those who practiced little positive thinking. The highest scoring optimist also had great odds of living to the age of 85 and beyond. So how can we be more optimistic? Psychologists encourage us to imagine our best possible self, keeping a journal. That's not the way. There we go. Feel the feelings and get present. Keeping a journal of gratitude, of just getting your feelings out of you is, according to experts, not just in the spiritual field, in the medical field, the best way to bring that positivity into your health life as well. So, working on wrapping up here. Always like to bring in Eric Butterworth, especially on a day when I'm doing YOU history, because he has all the YOU history cred, and he came up, a quick story about him, which is that he came into YOU during World War II, and he had to go serve while he was in office as president of YOU, and he wrote letters, and they created a prayer campaign around praying for the soldiers overseas. And so that's one of the things that has endured. There's a late night prayer that's sort of still done at the Youth of Unity events from that time in World War II, still carrying through. But one of the things I think about with optimism is how we deal with ourselves when we don't live up to our own standards, when we make a mistake, when we fail in some big or small way. And I love that the context he brings, missing the mark is one of the ways we learn to hit the target. And so reminding ourselves that the optimistic viewpoint is just getting back up, trying again. And Butterworth is a great reminder for that. Let's see if I can land this plane. Coming back, the name of the talk was The Audacity of Optimism, and I've laid out all the reasons why it's obvious no-brainer to be optimistic, but the audacity piece is when we've missed the mark, is really recalling the divinity of these moments when we're in the thick of it, because it's really easy, again, the catastrophizing, missing the mark. They're all the ways that optimism is sort of attached to hard things or failure or challenges. And so the audacity is just the willingness to show up as positive as possible. And even if people think you're silly, even if the world around you doesn't reflect that positivity as evidence to other people, the audacity is just showing that way for yourself and for the people around you. Let's see if I have any more to offer. Optimism, look, I did it. Landed the plane. Thank you so much for letting me share myself. I'll be doing a lot more of the history stuff, which is just, 100 and something slides of pictures and videos and all sorts of cool stuff this afternoon. So happy to talk to you all about it afterwards. Thanks.
Bet you can't guess what we're singing now.
that just it reminded me of George Carlin saying, I think it was George Carlin, somebody like that, who said, if you can keep your head when all the people around you are losing theirs, then you probably don't understand the situation. All right.
That was really good. Are you talking next?
Don't ever get me on a mic again. Optimism is contagious. Say it loud and sing it strong. Optimism is contagious. Pick it up and pass it on.
Hope is a place where one smiling face can make a difference, where positive attitudes dance past the edges of doubt.
It's a ripple, it's a rhythm, it's a movement,
It's a kind of
drums.
and you can't
Help but move to its music when it comes. Optimism is contagious. Say it loud and sing it strong. Yeah. Optimism is contagious. Pick it up and pass it on. Rocks can be smoothed and tides can be moved by the moon. Armies disarmed and snakes simply charmed by a tune. It's a candle, it's a beacon, it's a comet, it's a constellation. So let yourself go and bask in the glow of the illumination. Here we go. Optimism is contagious. Say it loud and sing it strong. Oh yeah. Optimism is contagious. Pick it up and pass it on. Oh, simply defined, it's a state of mind. Do you want to stand in the dark, or do you want to shine? Optimism is contagious. Sing it loud and sing it strong. Oh yeah. Optimism is contagious. Pick it up and pass it on. Let's do it again. Do it again. Optimism is contagious. It's a ripple.
say it loud
And say it strong. Oh yeah. Optimism is contagious. Sing it up and pass it on.
Pick 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 it up and pass it on.
Oh yeah. Pick it up and pass it on. It's contagious.
Hello, I am Lisa, and I'm your board member of the day. Yay. Here is our mission, if you will please read it with me. Unity of the Oaks is a loving, accepting, and heart-centered spiritual community, here to be love in action, to encourage personal growth, awaken spiritual curiosity, and transform lives. If you would like to bless us with your love offering, we have several ways for you to give. In the seat in front of you are envelopes for cash or check. Make sure to include your name if you'd like a record of your donation. You'll also find our text to give information. At any time, you can visit our website to give. If you've given electronically, please bless the basket, then pass it along. Now, let's take a moment to focus our attention on our heart giving. As we feel the abundance of receiving, we visualize the mission statement coming to life. Now, please join me in the love offering blessing. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love, and I trust God. We are most grateful for all of your contributions to our community as we grow it with lots of events and classes, which is what Summer is going to tell us all about.
Well, good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? Wow. Okay, we have a busy couple of weeks at Unity of the Oaks. So come back at 2 p.m. and Lynz will be teaching a history presentation, 100 plus years of youth of unity, on April 7th, so today. Come and learn how our youth shaped the unity movement. Ann Robin is starting to offer Reiki after the service on Sundays. Meet her up here in the front of the room after service is over to learn more. Mark your calendars for April 21st when Reverend Sherry and Valerie will be offering a workshop on forgiveness. And we are invited to attend Harold Payne's one-man show on May 18th at CSL in Simi Valley as a fundraiser for our center. When you buy tickets through the link on Breeze, it will ask you what spiritual community you are from, and you will put Unity of the Oaks in the box. The link is in the e-letter, and we can also email it to anyone who would like to purchase tickets. And as always, this information can be found in the email newsletter we'll send out each week, so make sure you're signed up. And now Reverend Sherry is putting on her ears, and she will be hopping down the aisle to pass out Easter eggs if you didn't receive any during Sunday's service or last Sunday's service. Perfect. Are we calling out who got what? Yeah. Okay, did anyone get, or everybody who received an Easter egg, what did you get? Stand up and shout out what you got. Oh, awesome. So everybody, that row in the back got Team Love. Wonderful. Very, very cool. Okay, so, and in the back, there's sign-up sheets, so we can all get together. You are welcome to sign up if you would like. And I think that is all for me. Now, Reverend Sherry.
Thank you, darling. Yes, so there is a sign-up sheet. You're invited. You are not demanded, but you are invited to share your email address and your phone number on the list. And for those of you who weren't here, I'm going to send out a follow-up email now that we have most everybody in the community has an egg and has a team, explaining a little bit more about what some of the ideas are, suggestions that we can make to share, holding the consciousness of whatever your team is holding the consciousness. Mine is peace. Holding the consciousness of peace, and how we might want to go about doing that as a small group, as a spirit group, until the end of the year, till December. So now, first of all, I want to say thank you to Lynz. That was fantastic. You're so unnatural, man. You really are. We're going to be bugging you more. And I'm planning to be there this afternoon, so I'm really excited to learn all of that. And so grab some food, goodies, whatever, come back for the workshop. Birthday, it's birthday Sunday. Yeah, we got lots of birthdays. Look at that. Kathy Flaherty, Julia Franco. Julia, happy birthday. Gail Cerna, Gail. Stacy Shaw, Lisa Gardner Flores, right in the back, who's on Team Love now. Lynz Floren, we know you're in Team Joy. Betty Elliott, Betty, happy birthday. Jody Avery Smith, Claudia Morrison, and Valerie Kobabe. Hey, we'll celebrate at the workshop, Valerie. Okay, anyone, let's see, I think that's all. We've already done the missions. Oh, I wanted to tell you what these little things were. I forgot to tell you. These were in your Easter eggs, right? You might have thrown them out, but I can make more. There are 2 little QR codes. This is a gift. One of these is a meditation that was it's the Quiet Waters meditation. We put it up privately just for our community. And this one is, Oh Yes, I Feel the Spirit, a video Rick and I made for you guys. And it's they're private videos, so you get to have them to keep. So you can just put your phone on there and you can get a little gift. And I think that's it. So as soon as we listen to our amazing prayer support video, we will sing our peace song and do our prayer for protection.
Will be available to pray with you after the service in the room to your immediate left. If you see that they are with someone, just leave your name on the Post-it note on the door, and they'll come find you shortly. We also have a prayer box in the back, or you can email your prayer request during the week to prayer@unityoftheoaks.org. All of the prayers that come into Unity of the Oaks receive 30 days of prayer. Thank you for joining us today.
We stand and sing.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant for me. If God has created family, all are we. Land walketh in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. Every step I take, let this be my choice now. To make each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. The light of God surrounds us, everybody. We are the light. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love. The power of God protects us. We are the power. The presence of God watches over us. We are that presence. Wherever we are, God is. And all is well and optimistic.